Let's do it. Alright, let's do it. Alright. Let me go on this and start my thing. There we go. Alright. Okay, so I got to her and she's dead. Oh no, this guy's alive.
He's also Koval. This to me. Oh. You're alive. Did you hear that, sir? Koval's alive.
I didn't doubt it for a second, Doctor. What's his current state?
Checking. Parameters normal, yet he's completely unresponsive.
Is he stupefied too? I think he might be stupefied as well.
Koval. Koval. His eyes are so empty. Just like Krauter's. Koval, what the hell is wrong with you?
Are all the symptoms the same as Dr. Krauter's?
He's calm. Calmer.
Well, at least he's alive. Now listen to me, Yasser. The lander is on its way, but before you get Dr. Koval on board, I want you to do something. Yes, sir.
I'm listening.
Please look around for his journal.
It's everywhere. In pieces.
Not good. Carver was in radio contact with Dr. Gorski.
Taking notes.
That's exactly why it's so important. These notes may help us find our man.
Okay.
But it may take a while.
Have you found it?
No, it's nothing about Dr. Gorski. Found them. Surprisingly accurate. He wrote down Gorski's every step.
Great. Let's get Koval to the evacuation area. Can you carry him, Doctor?
Will be pretty hard in 1G. But the gravity here should make things a tad easier.
Alright.
Got him.
I like the environment on it. It looks really good. It's really pretty.
When you're there, put Dr. Koval in the suit. Don't to the ambulance around the zone.
Haven't you rebooted?
No, not quite. But it will work now.
The land is already descending. Damn. I have a bad feeling. It won't break into pieces, right?
The descent is proceeding smoothly. Don't worry.
Yeah, the scenery kind of reminds me of Jedi Survivor, how it looks. A little bit.
Get it. Could have led to all this. Krauter, our dear Barrett, now Koval, an unprecedented degradation of equipment, current connectivity issues. It all has to be connected somehow. On the other hand, how could it be? There's not much on this planet. Some primitive life forms in the ocean, metal deposits in the ground. Although the latter got Dr. Gorski's interest for some reason.
It's crazy how everything's falling apart here. I don't know. Maybe we're dealing with some kind of anomaly. An atmospheric or magnetic phenomenon.
Wouldn't something like that show on the charts? All those measurements Gorski took?
I remember. Maybe he made a mistake.
Alright. Now I have to find Gorski. Because I think I left off where I was looking for him. And we found that little robot. It's kind of like Alien Isolation in the sense it has like, it's supposed to be like advanced technology, but it's 80s style advanced technology.
Quite far.
Agreed. Everything points to it.
I don't know how long I'll be looking for him. It might take hours before I come back. It would be best if I followed Gorski right away. But shouldn't I still transfer the others?
No, there's no need. I just regained control of the androbot, so please leave it to me.
Understood.
Alright, here we go, here we go. Let me down. What the heck? It's supposed to let me down over there. I don't know why it's not doing it. What the hell? Maybe I gotta go back and do something. Hold on, let me see. No.
No.
Alright, good. Now, let's go this way. Find Dr. Gorski. You better let me down over there, because I think it's glitching. Okay, come on, let me down.
I'm leaving the excavation site. How did he come down?
Okay, I had to zoom in on the flag. That was like small, tiny detail that I was overlooking.
I've got Gorski's signal.
So soon? It's unlikely to be him.
Then who? You were correct, sir. It's just our probe. It looks inactive.
Can't be completely broken if you picked up a signal. I'd say it's running in safe mode. Please try to power it on.
Do we have time for this?
It's for a good reason, Doctor. The probe could prove useful in the search. And besides, you'll see.
Oh, will we? Let's go.
I'm opening the probe. Turning the systems on.
No, stop. Wait for my instructions. There's a button on the left side of the fuse box. Hold it, and then turn the dial again. Now go ahead.
Slide records.
Correct.
I didn't know we had access to them.
You couldn't have known. This is not standard procedure. But as they say, extremis malice, extrema remedia.
Let's take a look.
Okay.
A photo of the first days on the surface. They started exploring the littoral zone almost immediately.
They reported as much. Wasn't until the fourth day that comms failed.
I recognize these structures. This is where they began to dig. Passed.
All right.
3 of the members are still there. Dr. Gorski must have left already.
We lost contact shortly thereafter.
The probe followed him, and he followed the detector's readings.
Going after those metal structures.
Yes, that's what I meant.
What's next?
Last slide. There's mostly noise.
Nothing in particular stands out to you, Doctor. They were digging and suddenly, poof, people are dead?
No need to shout, Astrogator. I'm just letting you know what I see. That's all. Hang on. An absurdly high electromagnetic field reading.
That's something. Sort of. What are the earlier readings?
Checking. Still high in the slide just before. And earlier, quite normal.
What the heck? One of these is supposed to be it.
It happened in a matter of seconds. But there's nothing except dunes. Sand, a few rocks, a shadow.
Shadow?
Another sandstorm, I guess.
All right, Doctor. Let's move on. We may turn on the fuses now. We'll take the probe with us.
All right.
I've got it on my radar. Now I can give commands to the probe. And? What do you see? Is it working correctly?
If you run it on manual steering, sir, then it works just fine.
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm doing. I have a keen eye. I'll put it in auto mode. From now on, it will follow you, Doctor.
Nice.
Oh, it'd be nice to have some company. I mean, apart from yours, sir.
1 second. That's odd. There's no data in the probe's memory. No ID, no nothing. Do you want to give it a new ID? Name it, basically. After all, it'll be with you for a while. So, what's it going to be?
Huh. A name for the teleprobe. All right. I can think of something.
Copy that. I'm listening.
Please enter Luna.
Okay. Restarts the Commonwealth's probe, which from now on accompanies her in further journey. She also decides to give the device a new name.
Luna.
Done. Now, a few more tweaks, and you'll have a flying measurement center at your disposal.
Come on! What is wrong with you? Go down. Alright.
I don't see these metal structures anywhere.
The only surface structure reported was from
The detector's measurement is very clear. I'm going straight on.
no crossroads, branches.
Not yet. Just one thick, tangled vein.
Okay, there's two plate areas I could go, so one's over here and then the other one's over there, I guess.
The probe detected something.
I see that in the readings. What is it exactly?
The structure from the notes. It fits the description perfectly. Well done, Luna. I knew I could count on you.
Well, we didn't bring it to the surface for no reason, even in the first stage procedure.
Now I'm going to apply for my own.
As soon as you find Dr. Gorski, I'll see to it myself. All right, how about that point? What does it look like? What called the doctor's attention?
Looks sort of like scaffolding set up underground. Inside the ground, actually.
An unusual structure shape?
Definitely.
Do you think someone actually built it?
It's a far-fetched theory, but seems so.
Scaffolding. Look at that. There's a pond. Okay.
Water was mentioned in the note, around the third point, and I have a matching object here.
Right. So how many are left?
2 points, or at least that's what he told Koval. What he did next, it's hard to assess.
The battery and the detector lasts for only a few hours, so he couldn't have gone much further.
So I guess the atmosphere is making them dumb?
Found his tracks.
I forgot that part. I gotta look it up.
He was going this way.
Because for some reason they're becoming dummies.
Downhill all the way, Doctor.
That would
Except
be
for
such a
her.
astrogator. The next point is at a height of approximately 100 meters.
Kind of like Fry.
I think we have the 4th point. The structures undergo noticeable changes here. If it keeps growing at this rate, I don't know what I'll find at the end.
What kind of growth are you talking about, Doctor? Depth, width, complexity level?
In every aspect.
Interesting. Do you think these veins lead somewhere? To something?
I'm leaning more and more towards that conclusion. But I can't tell what we might expect in the end, if it ends at all.
Well, is there anything over here? No, like, I think the trail ended. Well, here we go. Alright, hopefully I'm on the right path. I should be.
2, 1.
The land is departing.
Yes, they're on their way.
I've reached the top. The doctor discovered something new from here. Something he called bushes.
Oh, I've heard that term before.
In their conversations between Koval and Gorski.
No, Jasna. You're the one who reported it to me. Right after you landed.
Seriously? Well, I don't see anything like it now, sir. What's the plan for the second flight? The same place?
That would work best. Certain, proven. When you and Dr. Gorski come back, I'll send a lander right away.
Wait. Koval noted down the parameters. Azimuth 350. Distance 200 meters.
Copy that. I'm sending the probe.
Got it. I see the bushes.
And the doctor?
Hard to tell. Visibility is poor. It's going to be harder than before. I don't know how the doctor...
When it comes to finding a safe route, there won't be a problem. But you'll have to get there on your own 2 feet.
I suppose the probe will carry out the first task. It's capable, yes?
Of course. I set the environment analysis mode. The probe will calculate the best route between your location and your destination. It'll guide you along the defined path. The calculations will only take a moment.
Okay. So she has to find all her freaking crewmates
Lead the way.
on a remote planet.
I must say, it's a clever device, this probe of ours. Hey, can it fly for this long?
Yes. Longer than you can stand on your feet.
Sounds like the perfect research unit. Maybe even better than a human.
Well, let's not exaggerate.
Of course, I wasn't being serious. However helpful they may be, they're still just tools in the hand of man, often faulty. We have a problem.
Something serious?
I already mentioned the faulty machines, right? Well, the route determined by the algorithm goes over a chasm.
I can repeat the command.
No. We'll go around.
Unfortunately, this is an outdated model. Such mistakes are inevitable. But the perception module itself has already been greatly improved. Its accuracy increases exponentially.
Exponentially? Can you imagine us, proteinaceous creatures, developing so quickly, sir?
No. Not in the
Where'd you go?
evolution. You
Stupid
can't
probe.
perfect a person like that.
That's right, you can't. We wait thousands of years for physical changes.
Have you started to fear for your position?
Well, everything indicates that the clear distinction between humans and robots will soon disappear.
Oh, this is gonna be a robot fight, huh?
It'll be fine at first. We'll feel more powerful than ever. And they, by becoming more human-like, will blend into our society. The boundaries will disappear. They will be granted their rights and given a voice. They will live on par with humans.
You know what, Doctor? That sounds like some blasted science fiction. One in which I definitely don't want to live.
Shh. Astrogator. Can you
Okay.
hear that?
What am I supposed to be hearing?
That's the point. Nothing. Silence. We're talking about robots.
Well, yeah, you're on a
Still
fucking...
hasn't spoken on the channel.
Well, I don't know. He must be a long way from here.
These bushes are kind of weird.
You're on a desert planet, and you go, oh, it's so quiet.
Just keep a distance.
Allow me to use the language I would use to describe living forms, sir.
Of course.
So they look like pituitary, brush-like formations. They can be singular, though in some locations they create a uniform thicket that covers the walls of the ravine in a rusty brush-like layer. They're high, more or less, from 1 to several meters. They go out of cracks in the bare rock. That's how it looks. Briefly.
Would you also venture to guess their significance? Some function, purpose?
Staying on the topic of biological analogies, which in itself is already a major scientific distortion.
Yes, I understand. These are not real plants.
But if they were plants, those protruding parts climbing up, they would serve to obtain energy, mainly solar.
average at 24,000. It's not too bad, but it's really heavy. Already at 12,000. 30 seconds to touch. Over.
Roger that.
Altitude 5,000. Ignition 10%. I recall data dropout that otherwise still could.
Okay.
Copy. Entering final.
I can't barely even hear what they're saying. Let's see if I can adjust that. Voice volume, music, and then sounds.
Hopper has landed. I repeat, Hopper has landed. Astrogator, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Any side effects? Landing wasn't too hard on you?
All good? Spine still in one piece. No signs of overstrain. Not even shortness of breath.
Perfect. Hopefully the hike to camp goes just as smoothly.
I'm going outside.
Visibility?
100%. The dust has already settled. I've located the second lander. Our people are still on this planet.
Ah, very good. I was afraid they might try to fly off, which wouldn't be the best idea given the loss of communication with Dragonfly.
Sir, something's wrong.
What is it?
The hatch is half open. Did they report hydraulics failure?
How should I know? You were the last person in contact with the crew doctor.
Right.
What a dick. How should I know? It's your fault, not mine. Sheesh. Asshole. How about you go fuck yourself?
I'm inside.
And?
No, you're not inside.
Even if they wanted to, they couldn't go back to Dragonfly. Their lander looks damaged, to put it mildly. Or more accurately, it seems like a storm has passed through it.
Understood. I mean, I don't understand how it happened. But that means...
Hopper is the only vehicle that could take us home. Affirmative.
Right. Well, then we can't afford another mistake. I'm taking the lander into orbit. I'll send it directly to the campus.
The lander?
The landing zone.
We've gotten out of worse than this. Equipment breaks from time to time, that's normal. But now,
Go ahead. What's bothering you?
this lack of communication, it takes too long. Especially considering there's a cyberneticist amongst them.
Yes. Worries me too.
It worries. Now what? Now what do I do? Okay. Well, the only way to go is this way. He's kind of a dick. They told him they didn't really need her in the beginning of the fucking mission, and now she's the only one who survived. That dude's like, I don't know, he's kind of an asshole.
Damn, you were right, Cobble. It's beautiful here.
I gotta go here.
Are there any signs of the crew?
I found a cigarette butt and a pack. Someone was smoking here.
So, they didn't give a damn about the regulations.
Disrupting the ecosystem.
That's not the point. I understand you want to minimize the effects of our interference here, Doctor, but the mission's safety is at stake. I don't think I have to explain to you the dangers of igniting a dusty atmosphere. Preserving the integrity of Regis 3's already extinct ecosystem is not a priority in this scenario. Negligible, actually.
Security procedures exist for humans. The rule of integrity is for the sake of everything alien to us. We shouldn't place one above the other.
What are you saying, Yasna? The mission and the safety of our people have the highest priority. Always.
Always? Are we really that self-righteous?
Of course, Doctor. We must be the most important to ourselves. And they must be the most important to themselves. Whoever they will be. In the end, the strongest will survive. Isn't that how evolution works?
Not in a biological sense, Astrogator. Besides, I'm not convinced if we should interfere with everything alien to us just because we can.
Doctor, interference is at the heart of human nature. Man would still be a monkey if he'd only looked at trees instead of cutting them down.
Yes, we have a nasty nature. I can't argue with that.
It doesn't even tell me where I should go. There's no, like... Where's the probe at?
Can you please confirm that I'm on the correct route?
Yes, I confirm. This rate will reach the camp within an hour.
Within an hour, huh? You're a fucking bastard. All he does is try to argue with her and be problematic.
Found a convenient passage.
Excellent. Please speed ahead. We still have a long way to go.
Well then, you should save your breath, Astrogator.
Alright, so I'll turn around, go back this way, and going the right way. Yep, going the right way.
What is this? Astrogator, I found a peculiar inorganic structure. It looks like some spiky metal growths.
Artificial plants? Is spontaneous growth possible with this type of structure?
Oh, I've never seen anything like this. I wish I had time to run some tests.
When the situation is stabilized, we will take samples. I promise.
Oh, she's hallucinating.
I feel nauseous. Suddenly.
Please don't push me. Been on the surface for just under half an hour.
That's not it. I feel darkness.
Climb, climb. Okay. Alright, the probe is here.
Are you there? Over. I guess that's a no.
Breathe!
What's going on, sir? Astrogator?
Dr. Yasna. I tried to resuscitate him, but...
No, please. Koval?
Dr. Krauter.
How? There was nothing wrong with him.
Hypovolemic shock. He bled out during the flight.
I still don't understand. He wasn't hurt.
His injuries must have occurred later. I found him like this when I entered Hopper.
I'm sorry. It's on me. It's my fault.
No, Doctor. As Commander, I take full responsibility.
It was me that left him.
On my order. You're too hard on yourself, as usual.
If only I...
Stop it, really. Please, stop. If is a very cruel word. You don't deserve its torment.
I confirm. Gorski was here. His rope is still hanging from the slope.
That's a good sign. Since you left it, he intends to come back this way.
Why hasn't he yet? Going down after him. Tell me one thing, sir. What did you do with Crofter's body?
I placed him in a cryo chamber.
Are you going to use a grave tapper?
Yes, I'm considering that as a possibility. What is your opinion? Should we look into their heads?
The more we learn, the better chance we have to help Koval.
Yes, a report.
One sec. Oh, I'm at the end of the rope.
Isn't that good?
Not at all.
What do you need?
I'm stuck. I'm hanging with all my weight on the rope, away from the wall. There's still a fair few meters left to the ground.
Can you go back?
Using just my hands, strapped with all this extra weight? No, not a chance.
What if you sway?
No good. I can't reach anything.
Any other ideas?
I can just jump off.
Is that safe?
I think it is.
I'm gonna smash your face on the rock. Smash your head on the rock.
I am well aware of the risks. Back and rib injuries. Possible likely damage to organs within the chest. Swelling around the joints. And subcutaneous hematomas. That's for sure.
Subdermal
But
hematoma.
my professional opinion is I'll make it through.
Can't say you've reassured me, but I applaud your composure, Doctor.
I'm thinking, if Gorski went down this way and didn't break anything,
Yeah, we don't know that, yes. He could keep going even with injuries.
well, I'm not hanging here forever, if we still haven't come up with anything.
There is a certain possibility, a rather uncertain, but maybe it's worth trying.
Astrogator, as much as I love complex analysis, I'm really sick of all this hanging.
Yes, of course. Can you see the probe?
Where's the probe? There you are.
Yes. It's flying near me.
Good. If I instructed it to fly as close as possible to you, you could grab onto it.
Are you sure it will hold me?
That I cannot guarantee.
Nope. I prefer to avoid additional risk. It sounds unsafe. Not to mention probable damage to the probe. I'm getting ready to jump. Gorski, you owe me for this. On second thoughts, maybe let's give it a try.
Right, I'm entering the instruction. You must guide me. Yasna, are you okay? Can you walk?
Yes. There seems to be no fractures. Whew.
Please stop for a moment. Make sure you're all right.
No, there's no need to delay. Gorski is waiting.
Alright, let's go.
We had our last contact with Regis a few minutes after noon. Even then, Dr. Gorski was walking alone. Communications blew up shortly before he got here. He didn't take a tent. Anyway, what's the idea of doing it alone?
This place. Oh shit, the telemeter glass cracked.
I wouldn't worry. What matters is that you're fine.
Anyway, it's all made up of these structures. Except they don't look like creations of nature anymore.
Maybe that's why Dr. Gorski, not to mention the Alliance.
Well, if we're looking for something on this planet, this could be it. These structures form entire multi-story complexes. They look like a city.
You say that
No. There's no point in jumping to conclusions yet. Dr. Gorski set up the flags.
so he kept going, despite the lack of communication with the rest.
You'd have to see it with your own eyes, sir. This place. Gorski may have lost himself in his discovery.
Are you joking, Doctor? Lost himself, Gorski. He may not have respect for the unknown, but he has his feet firmly on the ground. Should be looking for a way back by now.
Are you receiving a signal?
What signal?
From Dr. Gorski.
No. Why are you asking?
He tried to open up a connection, set up a transmitter.
There's nothing on the comms, but I'll check the record history. Please give me a moment. How's the terrain? Those structures, are they still everywhere?
Yep, wherever I look, there's metal.
Okay. So it's more of like a murder mystery, like not a murder mystery, but just a mystery.
I've gone over everything in that area.
Or maybe it is a murder.
I see probe. Has it found anything interesting?
The thermal scan lights up at your position. Other than that, it's one big ruin. Everything's cold, dead.
It's a bit like Pando.
What? I have no idea what you're talking about, Doctor.
A colony of populous tremoloids. American aspen. The new trees grow not from seeds, but from root suckers of old trees. As a result, it's one giant organism, thousands of years old.
So you're in a dead metal forest.
Huh, that does sound bizarre. Though maybe.
Doctor, something has been recorded after all. But there are plenty of errors in the transmission header. It's hard to say whether this is a message for Gorski.
Well then, sir, play it. Maybe we'll finally find out what's going on with the doctor.
Let's hope so.
Gorski to base. I repeat, this is Gorski. Base, come in.
No doubt. It's him. Now let's keep listening. As soon as you report anything, Doctor, I'll stop the recording.
Oh, bugger. No confirmation again. I report. I've made an amazing discovery. Geometric structures that a thicket of bushy, pointed rods and slats. Mostly iron, but not only. Molybdenum, carbon, tungsten. Altogether similar to a giant integrated circuit. A million swarm of tangled cables. Not a trace of electric current, polarity, not even residual magnetism. Maybe once upon a time, centuries ago, petawatts or exawatts of power flowed this way. To compare with something, it's probably a machine. Some kind of information collective structure. Maybe it was some kind of electronic brain. It makes me think of the Lyrans, a race of extinct sentient beings. Supposedly, they knew about light astrogation before we invented the wheel. They had to save themselves from the explosion of Nova. They sent ships. The remains of those ships have been found, ashed to a tube glued together. I've seen hypothetical schematics. The structures here remind me of those. Okay, moving on. Readings.
Well, that's it. What follows is just a humming noise. Any thoughts, Doctor?
So far it all leads to one conclusion. This is not a place for a man. Nor for any humanoids.
Then who is it for?
Maybe it's really an alien technology. Those Lyrans.
As far as I know, all information about the Lyran civilization is just guesswork. Many
Lyrans?
consider Lyrans to be just a myth, so I wouldn't take it too seriously.
Well, I think there might be something to it.
By the way, you were right, Doctor. Gorski did lose himself in this discovery, in spite of everything.
I found some abandoned items.
What items? What do you have there, Yasna?
Something he shouldn't have left behind. A telemeter and food rations.
Agreed. He shouldn't. It's illogical.
At least his device is in working order.
The telemeter. Oh, right. Yours is broken.
I think I'll borrow it.
Go ahead, Doctor. It's issued equipment, so I wouldn't even call it borrowing.
All right.
Nah, actually it's fine. I'm already used to the cracked one.
I didn't. What? I didn't fucking do that, you bastard. I thought I fucking dropped the freaking. You stupid. How dare you? Give that back. He doesn't want to give it back to me. Oh, you fricker. Fricker. You bastard. Whatever.
I can see the relay up close. Looks broken. This is starting to look like a deliberate diversion to me.
He may be right. The question is, who's behind all these disruptive activities?
That I don't know, sir.
Oh.
There are more traces, this time handprints, and a drop detector.
What? Did I hear you right?
Yes, sir, you heard correctly. I'm afraid we must be ready for any eventuality.
Well, that doesn't mean we should assume the worst. We still believe you'll find him, Doctor.
No one of sound mind would decide to go down this way. And yet Gorski... I found something. Again.
Understood.
More of the same stuff. Gorski's things. More traces. Fine. Actions devoid of logic.
Back in the camp, you reported Barrett's abandoned things.
A backpack and a journal, yes. This scene looks... Ouch!
Yes, now what is it?
I took a shortcut.
On purpose?
Not really.
Alright. You dingbat. You dingbat.
Finally! I have its position.
A visual?
Not yet. Oh, there he is. I see him. He's lying in a sinkhole. Doctor? Answer me, please.
How do I get around?
Almost there. Got him. He's not moving. Gorski, look at me. His eyes are closed.
Is he breathing?
He's alive, but barely.
Did he react in any way?
No reaction. He seems unconscious. Gorski, come on.
Calm down, Doctor. Get him out of there. The probe's already looking for a landing site.
Okay. Let me just... I'm pulling him out. Done. He's out. I activated his SOS. You should pick up a transmission with his parameters, sir. Well?
No, nothing. The transmitter in the suit must be too weak.
Should I retrieve his booster from the backpack?
No point. Better to set up a relay. We have to do it anyway so the hopper can land in this maze. Have a preliminary scan of your surroundings. There's an open area nearby. You have to move Gorski there. The probe will guide you.
But he's not stable. I must share my oxygen with him, Astrogator.
You'd need a spare for that. The protocol doesn't provide for connecting two suits at the same time.
In that case, I'll give him my tank.
Negative. I won't allow it, yes. If you faint, the doctor won't carry you.
The membrane looks intact.
What did you say? I didn't hear.
Hold on, Gorski.
I still can't hear you, Doctor. Please repeat.
It's nothing, Astrogator. Some static on the line.
Alright, come on, hurry up. Oh no. What the hell? Can't fucking... The damn probe isn't gonna help me get out of here. It's just gonna sit there like a stupid robot. Alright, let's go. No, okay. You douche.
Are you out in the open already?
Sort of. Yes.
Once you've set up the transmitter, I should start receiving calls.
Alright. Transmitter. There.
Release, pulse, heart rate, saturation. What was that?
I don't know. Everything is shaking.
Yes, no.
No!
Please hold on.
Oh shit. Oh no.
I caught the probe. I'm... Fuck. I'm flying.
She doesn't have oxygen.
What? Oh, what was that?
Now she's not gonna fucking be able to breathe.
Astragator. I'm underground. It's hard to determine my exact location. Novik. Do you copy? Base, come in. Sending an SOS. Anyone, please. Okay. Stay calm. Just keep it together.
All right. Get up. Get up. Alright, it's been an hour, so that's about it for right now. I'll pick this up again tomorrow.